If you're anything like me, you play a lot of video games. One curse I'm left with is that of Overwatch, and I'll still play it from time to time, or actually way too much, still to today. Something I noticed a lot of games doing is remixes, or they're reliving the past of what they used to be. This started with Fortnite doing its OG event, and I played that as well, where they had a huge boom in playership for the first time in a very long time. Then, of course, recently, Fortnite with their OG remix has been doing not nearly as well. Like, I'll put a graph up here to show you how well they're doing. It's not nearly as good as they were doing when they first did the OG event, which is why, if you haven't seen, they're doing an OG event, which is where they're going back to Season 1 again because they want to see a boom in playership. But I don't believe they're going to get to see that, because what people really want when they're playing video games is not to play the same thing that we've played before. We want to play new things. We want to play things that are original. We don't want content that has existed before, because I'm getting tired of playing OG Fortnite. Because there's a reason I don't like playing OG Fortnite anymore. There's a reason I don't like playing classic Overwatch anymore. That's because the newer stuff is more fun back when it was not a classic, but when it was just Overwatch or it was just Fortnite. And I'm tired of that stuff. I want stuff that feels good and feels original and feels like it's not them trying to just get a cash grab. It feels like these games that continue doing remix events just want to relive the old days and try and pull back old players that really don't want to play the game or spend money even. Maybe I've looked a bit too deep into it. It just doesn't make sense to me one bit why Fortnite would do another OG event where they're going back to Season 1. Like, that's the biggest culprit of it. I think because, like, they had a jump up to 12 million players for the first time since Chapter 1 when they were extremely popular, that they finally saw a huge boom in playership so they could actually sell skins. But then when you play the game, it doesn't feel like it's Chapter 1. It feels like new Fortnite trying to imitate old Fortnite. Bring the sweaty nerds of today into the old Fortnite of yesterday, and it's not fun still. Like, that's part of the reason I don't like playing Fortnite, is because the way I'd see it to be more fun in Fortnite is if they did that event OG and got rid of turbo building for a bit. That would be a lot of fun. That would make it so players aren't absolutely annoying with the building. Like, I just enjoyed the game when it was like, you put a wall and a ramp and then you'd fight, and it would just end there. Overwatch in 2016, I barely even played. They brought it so far back that I don't even have recollection of playing the game. The first time I played Overwatch was in 2017, so I remember Ana being in the game, Doomfist coming out, and things that were way different. Along with that, game balancing just doesn't feel right in Overwatch especially. Like, it feels like some characters were obviously not tuned correctly, and some characters were obviously tuned way too powerful. If you haven't seen already, Fortnite's OG event, or OG remix, whatever, Chapter 2, which isn't even OG, is completely flopping. I think they peaked at 2.3 million players concurrent, which is a lot, but is not nearly as good as, like, what they were getting when they did the OG event, which was Chapter 1. Because they're just doing the same thing. When you repeat the past multiple times, it doesn't have success. It just gets annoying at a point. Because I want to see something new, something fresh, something that's gonna make the game enjoyable for me. Not another cash grab that's just obviously a cash grab. It feels like they don't care about the players that are actively playing the game, but instead they want to get the player base back so they can get more money from it. Why are multi-billion-dollar companies this money hungry? They truly have enough money to just continue updating and creating a game that's actually fun for the people who play it. Even my cat's getting interested on me talking about this stupid shit. Like, she obviously doesn't like the remixes, so you shouldn't either. I wonder how long it is in time till Rainbow Six Siege goes for an OG event, because it feels like every game nowadays just needs to go for it because it's so lucrative at this point. I don't feel like it's original anymore. The original aspect of doing an OG event is no longer OG. It's no longer original. It's just overplayed, and it's getting annoying at a point where we just keep seeing OG events come back and forth, where Fortnite's doing it for a second time in a 2-year span, which is absurd to me. Why do they try to milk people this much when they obviously brought people back? They didn't have fun, so they stopped playing. If you just make a good game, then people will play the game and people will tell people about the game and want to play it more. Like, let's say Chapter 5 in Fortnite, I heard, oh, it's getting better and it's been alright actually. And I wanted to try it because people said it was actually an alright game at the time. And it was different. It wasn't the same shit. I played Chapter 1 Fortnite for over 1,000 hours. I don't need to play it for another 1,000. I'm probably going to play it for 10, realize it's garbage still, and then uninstall Fortnite. Overwatch had a bigger boom with it, where it was a bit more fun, I'd say, actually. You could have, like, 3 or 4 games of novelty, and then it's just no longer fun to play the OG mode because you realize it's unbalanced and terrible. I feel like this is going to create a disgusting trend for other video game companies to try and do, where they try and bring it back in time and try and play into the older OG style of gameplay, which the OG players want to play an updating game, a new game, because the OG players have played it before. They don't want to continue playing the same old shit. Maybe you do want to play it once or twice, and there's a bit of novelty to it, but very quickly that novelty wears off, and you don't actually get much money from it. You just get a higher player base, which I guess could translate to dollary dues, but not as much as they believe. Like, I'd like to see Fortnite become a good game. Fortnite become a game I want to play. And people have told me, why don't you just play the zero build if you don't enjoy the building in Fortnite? But at a point, it feels like the game revolves around the building. That's what made it unique back when I played it. That's what made it different from PUBG, was the fact that you could build in it. So removing that aspect to me just feels like you're not really playing the game anymore. It feels like you're playing a game like PUBG, where you're just playing a battle royale. Which I also don't like the concept of battle royale. It's overplayed in Overwatch. It's been done 1,000 times. We have PUBG, Fortnite, Warzone. Why are they the most popular games when they are all just basically copy and pastes of each other? They're bad and overdone. That's my opinion. Of course, you can play Warzone, Fortnite, or any of these battle royales and have fun. I just don't have as much fun. I guess technically even Fall Guys is a battle royale. That's like the one that I'm willing to go down and play. I'll play Fall Guys and call it one of my favorite fucking games. Oh, Jesus Christ, the burp came out. I just want to see gaming become better for everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I'm going to do a little jig. Like, subscribe, and comment down below any opinions you have on this. Peace.